This looks pretty amazing. A budget-friendly iPhone in 2020. Some people might not think $399 is a budget, but it is. The second generation iPhone SE looking pretty marvelous, even in 2020. I mean, look at it. It's an iconic design, sorta. I don't know if I'm using iconic right. It's familiar. Now for $400, this could possibly be the best phone you could buy. Now I know that's subjective. Some people want Android, but on the Android side of things, I'm not sure if you can really compete with this for $400. I mean, you can try, but personally, I don't see it working out too well. We do have the 128GB variant, it's an extra $50, not too shabby. And fun fact, this is the last iPhone that's gonna be coming with AirPods inside of the box. Not that I care, cause I don't use them anyways. Now I know I probably got a couple of you mad when I said the Android phones of this price range can't compete with the iPhones of this price range. And that's for one thing, because this actually has the A13 Bionic chip inside, which is the same chip that's inside the iPhone 11 Pros, which are the top of the line, top dog iPhones. When you're on the Android side of things, they always go down a bit on the processor side of things. Really, you can't get a really complete package for $400. But maybe this one's not gonna be as good as I'm thinking, we'll see. As always, Apple's packaging is the standard. At least I always thought so. Their packaging is always amazing. Oh yeah, I mean, look at that. Clean. I mean, look how smooth that was. I mean, I'm impressed by packaging a little bit more than I probably should be, but this right here is top tier. Designed by Apple in California, of course. We have a little welcome to iPhone card, a SIM ejection tool, safety warnings because this could be super dangerous, as well as the all-important Apple stickers. See, other OEMs don't want to include these. Some do, a lot of them don't. Why not? I mean, I never use them, but they're fun to have. And I am already impressed. This iPhone, I mean, I know it's dated design-wise, but it feels really nice in the hand too. But it looks awesome. Like, you can't really complain about this. I know I personally don't want all these bezels, but is it really that big of a deal when it looks this nice? Maybe I'm fanboying a little bit, I don't know, sorry. But granted, it does look super nice. We got the black version here, all black A thing. Now this right here is where things kind of go haywire. We got a 5-watt charging brick, which really sucks. Although I have enough fast chargers laying around, I never use the Apple ones anyways. The last time we're gonna be seeing earpods inside the box along with the lightning connector on the end. And the lightning charging cable, which once again, I never actually use. And then onto the phone. Let's get this thing unwrapped. Oh, I love that. I never get tired of that, ever. And just look at this thing. It looks super nice. Now, it would look a lot better if it was a full front screen, but I mean, for $400. Some Androids do it though. You know what? Apple really could have just put the fingerprint sensor underneath of the display, made it a bigger screen, although I guess it would probably cost more. Although some Androids can do it. Apple could do it if they wanted to, but you know, that cuts into margins and everything, so forget about it. And to be fair, I guess this phone isn't for people who want the full screen display, because some people do like the home button, so it's nice to have an option of having a home button and the old designs, and some people don't want to move on to the future. Why don't they want to move on? I don't know. People hate Teslas and electric cars too. I don't get it. So we have an aluminum design around the side, nice matte black look. On the back, all glass, and we do have wireless charging, which is awesome, because some budget Androids don't have that. The back actually looks more of like a really dark gray than black, which looks nice though. I'm liking that. It is definitely a fingerprint magnet. I barely touched it and it's already dirty. We have a single 12 megapixel camera on the back along with a dual tone LED flash and a microphone. Over on the right side, we have the side button, which doubles as a power button, Siri button, Apple Pay button, pretty much everything, along with the SIM card slot. Over on the top, we got absolutely nothing. Over on the left side, we have the mute switch, which I use way more than I ever thought I would, along with the volume rocker. And down here on the bottom, we have the speaker, lightning port, and microphones. And the good news is the grills on the bottom are symmetrical on both sides, so we don't have 3 holes on the left and 5 on the right for whatever reason. That just drives me crazy. Making our way back to the front, we have the front-facing selfie camera, the earpiece microphone, as well as the home button with Touch ID included that a lot of people like and miss. Personally, I like Face ID, but you know, to each their own. I wouldn't mind having both, I guess. So now let's get this powered on. I've never used an iPhone pre-iPhone 10, so this is kind of exciting for me. Old design, but new to me. And I've also never used an iPhone with an LCD display, so that's also new to me. There's a lot of stuff new to me with an old device. Pretty cool, huh? You can tell I used to be Team Android. All right, so let's go. How do we go? See, I'm not used to this. I guess we hit the home button. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's not an actual button, it's more of a touch sensitive button, but you can actually press down on it like it is a button. Too bad they got rid of 3D touch, because I love that. They better bring that back. Come on. Touch ID. You know what? Let's get Touch ID set up because I want to see how accurate this actually is. Ooh. Oh, I love Apple's haptics. Best in the business. Would you look at that? It sent a notification to my Apple Watch to allow the login. See? Apple ecosystem coming in clutch. Alright, of course we do have dark mode as well as light mode. I like it when it automatically switches based on the time of day. Alright, we are officially in the iPhone ecosystem. Perfect. Now I'm just saying, for a low resolution LCD display, this looks pretty amazing. I mean, I've only used OLED iPhones, but really, this looks just as good. Alright, so now that we're in here, it's basically an iPhone. You know what an iPhone is, it's always the same. Not much has changed. We got iOS 13 on here. Now the only difference is you swipe up to get to the command center, the old school way instead of up from the corner. I like doing it from the corner, so I hope that never changes. Some people don't like it. I love it though. Maybe it's because of the first one I've had. I don't know. But really, I guess all we need to do, let's just test out the cameras. Like, that's really all we need to check out because everything else is just like every other iPhone. So let's do a video test real quick. All right, here we go. Let's get up and close. See how well it can focus. Looking good, looking very crispy. iPhone cameras are the top of the game. Let's get this honey cinnamon thing I got right here. Looking good, as always, just as expected. Let me get me in the shot. Hey, what's up? iPhone microphone test SE 2nd generation. It's here. $400. You get this video quality and audio quality. What? Is that even possible? I know it's got to look spectacular, so I ain't even worried. And now we got a front-facing video sample. Let me get the box up here. See? Look at that. Like the color reproduction, everything, it just looks super nice. I mean, I got to make sure to look at the lens, otherwise it looks stupid. But wow, I want to eat some of this honey cinnamon. Can we focus up here? We can't focus, but we can adjust the white balance and exposure. So we can raise it up. Ugh, it's too much. Let me just cancel that out. But it looks good. Definitely perfect. For $400, this is probably as good as it's going to get on any phone. And now I know those videos looked awesome. Let's get a couple of pictures. Let's start off with portrait mode, which I think you can only use on people. No person detected. Yes, because we do have one lens. It's only let us use it on people, so I'll just try to get one of myself. There we go. Looking actually very good. I am impressed. Apple's coming in clutch. Can we do portrait with the front? We can. All right, so let me get a cool shot. Looking mighty fine. My earring did get blurred out a bit though, but other than that though, everything else looks mighty crispy. Try out some regular photos. And now let's get one of the back. Let me pose with this box. I don't know about you guys though, but for $400, I don't think any other smartphone camera can touch this camera. Prove me wrong? And now I guess let's see how accurate Touch ID is. Bam, just like that. Hold up, let me unlock the screen this time. Oh, it's unlocked. Okay, hold up, so this is new to me. It actually unlocks, but it doesn't actually open up the screen until you push the button in physically. So, let me push it in physically. Bam, just like that. Instant gratification. So pay attention. Up here, it shows it's locked. It's gonna say unlocked right when it unlocks. Just like that. That is instant. What? Now for a quick comparison, we have a $450 Android phone, the TCL 10 Pro, next to the iPhone SE 2nd generation. As you can see on the left, we do have an AMOLED display that does go border to border, basically a full display, just a little notch at the top. Over here, big bezels, smaller screen, all that, as well as an under-display fingerprint reader on the TCL. The TCL also has a quad camera setup on the back, although seriously, the one camera on the iPhone SE, I gotta say, it's better than all four of these combined. And remember, the iPhone SE starts at $399. This starts at $449. Starts $50 less. Although if you want to compare storage to storage, they're both $449, $128 each. And right here we can compare it side by side to an iPhone 11, so you can check out the other side of the Apple ecosystem. So there we have it, the iPhone SE 2 for $400. You can't go wrong. I'm surprised this is only $400. But seriously, this is basically an iPhone 8 from what, 2.5 years ago? But for $400. Back then, that one was at least $800 because the iPhone 10 came out at $1,000 and that one wasn't too far off. It's basically the same thing with upgraded internals. Maybe an upgraded camera, maybe the same camera. I don't know. The camera looks great though. I'm impressed. $400 if you're looking for a budget phone, not even just an iPhone, a budget phone. Right here, this is the way to go. As long as you don't care about the bezels, I mean, they aren't really that bad. I mean, granted, it looks dated, but it doesn't feel dated. It's really weird, and just how well everything works and how good everything looks, you can definitely pass that up, especially for $400 if you want to cut the $1,000 price tag more than in half and get an iPhone, which, I mean, come on, it's super smooth, best cameras on a smartphone. Forget that it's $400. What other $400 smartphone has cameras this good? There isn't one, right? Not that I can think of. If you can think of one, let me know. But seriously, if you want a budget phone that doesn't feel like a budget phone and that will get updates for the next 6 years, right here, this is the way to go.